Story number 2. Hey, I know you've been working hard on all your videos, your shorts, your podcast, and you could have gone viral on TikTok, but
What?
you probably didn't because they cheated you. Because they have a button and they push the button whenever they want somebody to get hot. They push the button whenever they want somebody to go viral. They push that button and they make somebody their industry plant. Theo, we knew this was happening, but now we know it's happening. What's going on?
Man, these stories come up every so often. It's almost like, Santa Claus ain't real. But we knew that, It's like, remember the story about Apple? We knew they were messing around with your battery, if you didn't get a new iPhone. And they finally proved it, right? But it's just like stuff we just know. We know, I think this is the canary in the coal mine too for all social media platforms. We know that the social media platforms can make whoever they want to go viral. We talked about this when we discussed somebody that you may have heard about that could be potentially planned. So TikTok, they finally proved it. So TikTok has this powerful For You page, is a personalized feed ranked by an algorithm that predicts your interest based on your behavior in the app. Well, little did you know, there's a little button internally that they can push to make any content just pop up on your feed and your For You algorithm. This button has now been pushed by TikTok to help with some of their business partnerships. TikTok's trying to do more advertising, so they're trying to get more bigger corporations to kind of advertise on the platform.
Yeah.
Amazingly, for instance, Chick-fil-A, you got Chick-fil-A. Now Chick-fil-A is showing up in my feed all of a sudden, right? Right before TikTok signs a multi-year, multi-million dollar contract.
Yeah.
What happened? But they were saying that internal employees and contractors got access to this little button, and mysteriously their spouses, shoe fetish shop had 1 million views on it, right? All of a sudden. So it's like whoever has access to the button, man, it's like that, you remember that easy button from Staples?
Yep.
That's what it is, man. This is crazy, Mr. Benja. So does that make you more or less trustful of the algorithms within social media platforms?
Oh man, you can't trust these jokers anyway. So this is just like validation that I mean, you've got they've literally got their finger on the pulse when they can just go type in, "Oh, well, we don't like this." And all of a sudden that goes down and something else goes up. It's it's classic. I mean, think about this. There are 34 million TikTok videos made every day,
Mm,
assuming they're only 6 seconds long, and they're much longer than that. If they were only 6 seconds long, that would be 6.5 years worth of content created every day on TikTok.
mm.
6.5 years of content every day goes up on TikTok. That's how much time we're talking about at minimum, at a not even minimum, at a fraction of what it probably is, because there's a lot of dumb stuff on TikTok where people are just, pointing their camera at themselves for 20 minutes and just farting for 20 minutes straight, So that that phenomenal number is is power. And they can immediately say, "Hey, you, we're gonna throw you some crumbs and we're gonna put you up in the number ranking system a little bit. We're gonna move you a little higher, get that person a little hype." In fact, maybe it's not just you they hype up a little bit. They hype up you and your 4 friends that you're linked onto. So all of a sudden, all of y'all are excited about TikTok. Y'all go tell more people. Y'all are all pushing the same message. And if you're the Chinese government, what message do you want to push to America? What message do you want to push to Russia? What message do you want to push to everybody in BRICS? It can get crazy. That's all I'm saying. No conspiracies here.
Yeah, no conspiracy here. Uh, nah, man, I really have nothing to add to that beyond, but I don't think it's just TikTok. I mean, I've seen it. I started new stuff on Instagram. A lot of my stuff was really, when I first started, got a lot more views. Now, all of a sudden, just, I mean, not saying, yes, content can change and do different things, but it does seem it's plateaued, all of a sudden. So do they encourage, new users by, making some of this stuff hit a little bit harder? So, I think that all platforms may do that. Because guess what? Why stick around? You get that
Yeah.
first hit, you're like, "Oh, man, I got, 10,000 people have watched this video. Oh, I gotta keep going." Do that for the next 5 years. You never did that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, what happened? So I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, people trying to figure out the algorithm. Ironically, the most open algorithm is probably Twitter's. You know, they just posted the whole algorithm on there. It's like, "Yeah, if you get this many likes, that and that," and that's like, "Oh, okay." But I don't assume that's the entire story. It's like, well, how did those variables get into that algorithm in the first place? So, there's a lot of chicanery that they could be doing.
Yeah.
I had to use another one of my comic book words,
And they're
chicanery.
constantly testing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And machinations. Don't forget
That's my
that one. But
that's my
yeah, man, I
favorite.
think yeah, that's the favorite one.
I feel recognition.
Yeah, man. I think there's some things that they're doing to kind of, boost the numbers. And think about it, they're constantly testing too. I mean, they're probably testing like 20 different ways to kind of boost engagement. So that may be the way it was right then, but who knows? By the time they posted it, they probably changed it 20 times. The
Yeah,
little things here and there. Because did you know I went on LinkedIn one time and I looked up data scientists. You know how many data scientists work for Facebook, work for Google? Man, you're sitting there like about 10, 20 pages of data scientists. These are people who are specialized in, highly educated,
yeah,
making
yeah,
hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to do analysis on data. And then Google, Facebook, Twitter, they have them all. Like if you went to Stanford with a data scientist degree, you either work at those three. And that shows you, there it is. They're doing so much analysis. They know so much about people that obviously, yeah, like I said, it wouldn't be surprising to me. I mean, think about it. They swayed their election. So there it is. I mean,
yeah.
it's not conspiracy, but this is, what we're talking.
Gotta
So
do the
yes, yes.
but,
Yeah, let's move on because we're about to get into some heated talk here.
by the way, that is why I stopped, cursing so much on my streams and online because I noticed the the views were going down with my spicy talk, and I didn't have the audience there necessarily who was always checking for me, so that it became part of my brand, right off the bat, it's like, "Dude's cursing, down button, boo." I was like, "Wait, what?"